Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today, I have some products from one of my favorite brands, Kiko Milano, from their new Mood Boost collection. So if you've been here before, you know I love Kiko Milano. Some of their products are like my number one holy grail go-tos, which we'll talk about as we get more into the video. My Kiko Milano videos always do really well for me. They always get a lot of views and a lot more views than I have subscribers. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking and watching. I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot and gives me all the warm, fuzzy feelings inside. If you're not new, what's up? Welcome back. Now, this Mood Boost collection, I keep wanting to say Mood Boost collection. This Mood Boost collection did include 2 eyeshadow palettes, and I didn't get either of them. I just didn't really like the color stories that they had. I have a few palettes from Kiko Milano actually. So I have this one from their Lost in Amalfi collection, as well as this 6-pan from their Tuscan Sunshine collection. I love both of these palettes. This one, this is sort of the format, the layout, I'm guessing probably the size too, of the palettes that are part of this Mood Boost collection. I think that this palette is fantastic. I love it. This one, like I said, is from their Lost in Amalfi collection. This one is also very good. The shadows are of similar quality. However, I hate the layout. Like, it's a cool design, but it's a terrible, like, functionally not sound design. So anyways, I don't have one of those eyeshadow palettes, but I do have some eye toppers that we're gonna talk about. So let's go ahead and start applying some of these products. This is the Kiko Milano Mood Boost Luminous Foundation. It says Radiant Fluid Foundation, medium to high coverage. I got the shade 02 Porcelain, which normally, like, all of my Kiko Milano foundations, I've tried probably 4 of their foundations at this point, and I always get that shade 02 Porcelain, but for whatever reason, this shade just doesn't match me all that well. Like, it's not bad, it's just a little yellow for me. This foundation does have like a little bit of a rose scent. I'm guessing it's fragranced and that's not just like coinky dink. And in fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I think more than one of these products had like this kind of rose type of scent. It smells good. It's not like overbearing to where it's just too strong. It's gonna give me a headache. It's really only when I'm like blending around my nose that I smell it. It's calling itself a luminous foundation. And I feel like the word luminous can be a little bit tricky if you're looking for like a radiant finish foundation. I don't know if this would be that foundation for you. I would definitely describe this more as a natural finish than I would a luminous or radiant finish. There's nothing particularly like exciting or special about this foundation. It's just a very standard, like if you just need a medium coverage natural finish foundation that will wear well throughout the day, that's what this is. Like, I'm not trying to throw shade at Kiko Milano, but it's just very basic. And I really truly mean that in a good way. They're not trying to do anything crazy with it. They're not like foundation plus skincare or anything like that. I just wish the shade matched me better. I think that something Kiko Milano could definitely improve on just as a brand is their shade ranges as well as their shade descriptions. That is one thing that I do appreciate about more luxury brands, is that they tell you the undertone, fair, light, medium, etc., etc. Okay, moving on. Part of why I got so freaking hyped to try this collection is because they released what they are calling a perfecting powder with this collection. If you've been around here for a while, then you probably know that one of my absolute favorite makeup products, not just powders, but makeup products in the world, is my Kiko Milano Tuscan Sunshine Perfecting Powder. Da-da-da. As you can see, I have used and loved this one. It's just a very unique powder. So anyways, when I saw that they had a, quote, perfecting powder in this collection, I was like, oh my gosh, are they doing it again? Are they releasing, like, is it the same perfecting powder? And you guys, it is. It absolutely is. It is the exact same type of powder. I love this powder. I wish I say this all the time. I wish that I knew how to describe it. So it's like very hard pressed in the pan. You know, if you take a brush to it, it's not going to like fluff everywhere like a normal powder would. It has a sort of almost satin-like feel to it. And it does look just a touch shiny. There's no glitter or anything like that in it, but you can see it has just a hint of a shine. I always use my sponge and I just sort of take it into the compact and I just get it on the sponge. And this powder, it's just so nice to give like a very soft, subtle set to the makeup without it giving a powder-like finish. This is the type of powder that I like to use with like a matte foundation because, you know, matte foundations, they sort of have a powder-like finish of their own. So if I go over it with a loose setting powder or just like a normal setting powder, it sometimes just gets to looking a little too dry for me. You know, even if I'm wearing a matte foundation, I still want a skin-like finish. And as a bonus, I like this packaging more than I like my Tuscan Sunshine packaging. This one has like a sort of matte feel to it. You can see it's got this like swirly thing happening that is mirrored in the pan. I'm probably going to order a backup of this. I just love this powder. It's so good. Moving on. Okay, let me put some blush on real quick. Oh, I set my face before doing my cream blush. So I was like, oh, okay, let's dip into a powder blush today. What do I want to use? I grabbed Patrick Ta. It is my go-to cream blush and apparently my go-to powder blush as well. I mean, look at that, just perfection, and I barely had to do anything. Okay, so next, I also got their Mood Boost Matte Bronzer. So this bronzer is a fantastic. I really, really like this bronzer. It came in 2 shades. I got 02 Natural Sienna. I love this bronzer. It's so good. It really is. So number one, when I go into my bronzer, I really like to get the product on the brush. So I go, I stamp, I swirl, I do all of this. As you can see, not messy at all. It smells pretty good. And I love that in a bronzer because if a bronzer's powdery and I go in, just like you saw, boom, 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 it makes a huge mess. So I was super pumped. And then it just works beautifully. Applies so nice and even, and it's subtle, so you can kind of build it up. Like, this is a great bronzer for someone if you don't wear a ton of makeup or you don't wear makeup that often, or maybe you're like newer to makeup and you just need something that's going to be kind of forgiving. This is perfect. It's very goof proof because it is a little bit subtle and it is buildable. I definitely will continue using this bronzer. I just love the way it applies. It's just so easy. Fabulous. So these 3 products, the 3 that we've started out with, are fantastic. Such a good start. It's gonna kind of decline from here though. It's gonna, you know. This is their Mood Boost Pearls of Light highlighter. I got the shade Rose Allure. I think there were 2 of them. But I just really wanted to, so it comes with a little poof in here. Oh, it's okay. You know, you guys know that I love Tati. I've watched her channel forever, and she would always play with these like little Guerlain highlighter balls like this, and she would always rave about them, but they were Guerlain, so they were quite expensive. So when I saw these, I was just like, oh. God damn it, really? Well, I'm about to not have any left. Note to self, stop tipping this over. My highlighter brushes are all dirty, of course, so I'm just using this like fluffy blending brush. It's a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm just gonna kind of take my brush and go in through here. Yeah, I was super excited about this, but watch. Okay, so I've already got a little bit of a shine right there, but yeah, so let's observe the highlighter. I'm like, where is it? It is just not really there. I mean, like, you get a little bit, like you can see a little bit. So if you like a subtle highlight, you probably like this. I was really disappointed because I have other highlighters from Kiko Milano that I love. My Tuscan Sunshine face palette has a great highlighter in it. My Unexpected Paradise highlighter is fantastic. So anyways, there's one side with, one side without. It's not much. I mean, you can kind of build it up and, you know, there's a little bit of something there and it's cute, whatever. But I will certainly think twice before purchasing another highlighter like this from Kiko Milano, because not it, sis. What should we start with, the lip or the eye topper? So let's start with the lips, because I do want to go ahead and put something on my lips. I got 2 of these because I thought, number 1, that I would really like these, and number 2, that I would like both of these colors. And I like neither the product nor the colors that I got. So let me swatch them for you. I'm not gonna wear these today, but I will put on a different Kiko Milano lip. And I mean, that was part of why I was able to buy this so confidently, is because most of my Kiko Milano lipsticks are great. This one, it's not bad. The formula is not the worst ever. This color just goes on very pale on the lips. I guess I'll put it on just so you can see. I don't know, the color is, it's like sad almost. Like I just don't like the color. I'm usually like all about that mauve kind of look, you know, and it's not bad. I just have better, and I have better from Kiko Milano. The formula, it's a little weird because once it's on the lips, it's pretty dry. It goes on, like I don't have any problem with it being too dry on the applicator and, you know, swiping it on. It does that all very easily. I don't have any issues with it skipping. And because the product itself is not all that pigmented, it doesn't really get everywhere and make a mess. So it's pretty easy to apply, honestly. I just don't like it. And then this one, again, color, it's not the worst. It's kind of like an orangey raspberry type of pink, but the formula is very similar. I mean, it's the same product, just in a different shade. The formulas are very similar. I would say that this one is maybe just a little bit more, has a little bit more of a slip to it. If you were considering purchasing the matte lipsticks from this Mood Boost collection, I would say don't. And you can maybe get something better from Kiko Milano. So this is from the Unexpected Paradise collection, I believe. But this is a matte lipstick from them. I like this one a lot better. More pigmented, more slip. I'm not sure I like that either. We'll leave it, see if it grows on us. This product so much better though than these. And it's also a matte lipstick. Unexpected Paradise. This is the long-lasting lip stylo in the shade 02. I might change it though. I don't know if I'm living for the eyeshadow lip combo, but moving on. I've been trying to decide if I want to use this today. I don't think I'm going to. This, like maybe I'll put a little bit on just so that y'all can see. It's cute, it's pretty. So this is their Mood Boost Glittery Liquid Eyeshadow. Let me swatch a little bit of it so you can see it. It really lacks opacity, which isn't even really the problem. It just also lacks luster. It says to be a glittery eye topper, and it's just, I'm like, girl, where is it though? Where is it? Let me put a little bit of it on my lid just so that y'all can see. And just so that the other side matches. Okay, there we go. So you can see it's cute and it gives a little bit of a glimmer, but I just was kind of underwhelmed, and I had it on top of like a sort of cool tone brown matte shadow yesterday, and it didn't look good. It didn't look good yesterday. But I also got products from their Ray of Love collection. The collection wasn't quite as expansive as the Mood Boost one, but I did pick up this guy from that collection. This is the Sparkling Top Eye Coat. This is what it looks like. Now, if you have the Fenty highlighter, the Diamond Bomb highlighter, this has a very similar feel, very similar texture in the little pot. I'll swatch it. I didn't swatch it yesterday. Okay. So yeah, this one looks, I mean, they look like they would be pretty close. If you would allow me to just put some on real quick so I can show y'all. I will ultimately just sort of put it all over my lid, but I just wanted to show y'all the two kind of next to each other on the lid. Like, do you see the difference between this inner third of my eye and then this sort of middle third? It just gives a more uniform sparkle all the way through, and I just feel like the reflect is a lot prettier. Let me go ahead and cover the rest of my eye with it. So much better, right? So much prettier. So anywho, I need to do a few things. Give me a moment, be right back. I did end up changing my lip. For some reason, I just could not, I was not satisfied with anything that I tried on. So in addition to like what you saw me try on camera, I also put on I put on 3 other lip products before I settled on this one. This is my tried and true, one of my absolute favorite. This is the Dollface Matnificent Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Fast Times. This, it goes with everything. It goes with everything. I'm not totally 100% convinced that it is the best lip shade for this look, but it is the best one out of the 6 that I've tried on. So what do we think about the Mood Boost collection? I am 100% on board for the foundation, the bronzer, and of course, the perfecting powder. Those are the 3 products that I would absolutely recommend from this collection. The powder and the bronzer are probably my favorites. These are 2 products that I definitely will continue to use and will for sure get a lot of use out of. The foundation is good. It's not amazing. I'm not blown away by it, but it wears very well. It does everything that it says it's gonna do, and it works, you know, it works. I definitely would not recommend these matte lippies. I just really didn't care for these much, as well as this Mood Boost Glittery Eye Topper. This was very disappointing. I really didn't like this. And I mean, this Ray of Love one, the sparkling top eye coat, whatever it's called, this was great. I would definitely recommend this one over the Mood Boost one. I just did not care for this. Not a fan. Same thing with the highlighter. I was really excited to do the little balls thing, and it's cute. Packaging is great. It has like a little bit of a rosy smell too. It's just the product itself doesn't do enough for me. You know, there are some highlighters where you just barely touch your brush there and it's like, bing, right? And so this, I had to build it up. I haven't decided if I want to make a video with the Ray of Love collection. Let me know if you would want to see that. I also have products from the Wonder Woman collection from Kiko Milano, as well as some of their holiday gems items. So maybe I should do, like, what do you think? Should I do like a best and worst of Kiko Milano, where I kind of just tell you some of my most favorite products from them and some of my least favorite products? Would you be interested in seeing that? Let me know, because I would do that. So anywho, let me know what you guys think about everything. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs it up and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Okay, bye.